mean, did he really want to lock it down?
But did he? We lived together. We were already building. So like, what were we
y'all was
doing?
living together?
Absolutely. It wasn't like you come to my
was watching his drawers?
I was.
You was
I was
watching
watching his drawers and
Did he
cooking his
ask for
meals.
He
He
asked
did.
for
I didn't. I wouldn't have been there. It was on his volition. So what's up? You feel me?
I feel you.
So
I
like,
felt
if
that
you
just
wanted all of this,
now. I felt that just now.
if you wanted all of this, right, and you wanted to, you know, marry me, you wanted to have your kids, etc., grown man 7+ years older than me, why are your stank ass weird friends? And the friends didn't start coming until he started getting his shit back together.
That's when they usually pop up though. When you got your shit there. And
but
it's
when
up
he
there.
had nothing, I was there and I helped him build all that.
And he
back
started
up.
to.
So now that everything's built back up,
throw
it's
you
Mr.
to the
Uber
side.
driver. You want to go pick niggas up and drop them off.
So these were new friends or like old friends?
These were old friends, but it was giving like, I'm confused. You wasn't even hanging out with half of them before you got the car back. Before a lot of things, you know, came back into play. Before you got the crib back, you wasn't even looking for these.
So
they wasn't looking for you.
So they was with him because it was beneficial. Not
That
because
always.
it was beneficial, right?
And as his lady, I'm trying to explain this, but you know.
It goes nowhere there. I love
Absolutely, niggas always learn after, and he's still looking for me, and that's
They do.
great.
Niggas learn after, always. They do.
It's alright, he'll be 40 before me.
He might come
and
back though.
probably will
What happens if he
still
comes
be.
back now?
And did try, and did, you don't know caller
But
ID.
guess what? Look. If he
You know
comes,
Mr. No caller ID.
if he comes back, he might be a better dude than
He's
he was
not.
before. How you know that?
Because we were apart for a year and a half. We both were doing, you know, our own thing. He was even in a whole full-blown relationship. We came back after the year and a half. I thought that in this process he learned, he grew up, he was a better person overall, not even just a better partner. And it came to find out only months later that he was still the same little selfish nigga, same little inconsiderate motherfucker he always been.
He gave you the
But,
I
you know,
changed in the beginning.
right,
And
I got the
2.5
whole
seconds later.
I changed MLK speech. You
So,
know, that he had a dream and
I
he
got a
was
question for you.
different
I got a
and,
question
you
for
know,
Did y'all really cut ties?
we did. I did.
Or you did?
I severed complete ties. I changed my number. He was blocked on all social media.
You always gotta change your number on a nigga.
I did.
I don't
And the
see why
nigga
you
the
do
whole
that.
time in a whole relationship
Uh-huh.
with another bitch was making fake Instagrams, fake Twitters, emailing me,
I never
all these
understood
things.
all of that. I never understood.
But we're
all
not
that.
even together.
Maybe
Sorry,
I'm missing
sis.
out on life. I never had a fake Instagram, a fake nothing, a fake.
Yeah, I don't think
I
I've never had to create.
I never blocked nobody.
He is the
Never
king.
Nah,
had a fake
I block people
Nah,
for
I don't
sure.
do that. That's
He is
just-
the
that's just
king
me.
of fake
It
life.
depends. I will block you depending on if I want to be petty or not. Me being petty is letting you watch my life. So I'll
think
keep.
so?
I will keep you there for you to watch my
Are
life.
you a Leo for real?
I will keep you there.
You know what it is?
To watch my life.
Because we're very petty. But
I'm very petty.
one thing about me, I don't want you to watch what I'm doing. Like, even if I want you to hurt, I don't want you to be able to see what I'm doing.
You know what it is, right? It's because I be knowing certain people, so I know you're gonna cry.
And
So
you're gonna
cry
cry
while watching my
regardless.
shit.
You're gonna cry because you're calling me no caller ID, leaving me voicemails, crying on my voicemail. You feel me? Behind the scenes shit.
So
I don't need it.
What
very-
got him to that point where he's calling you no call ID?
The complete no contact.
Oh,
The second time around, me blocking his number and not changing my number this time because of business endeavors, but you know, him knowing my number has not changed and thinking that he was gonna wear me down.
I've never changed my number before.
I used to
Yeah,
change my
me
number
neither.
I've
yearly.
never changed
I'm
my
gonna
number.
change it again for anybody thinking about calling me no caller ID. Don't do it.
T-Mobile must hate you.
Yo, T-Mobile does because I changed my number and I changed it back in 24 hours.
Yo, you know they.
I
I
was
just
lit.
found out
I
recently
was
that you
lit
can
when
do
I
weird
did
shit
it.
like that.
No, but I was lit. And I was lucky I got my number back. I changed
Nah.
my number on like New Year's Eve, like 2 years ago. And then like I was still texting him while I was changing my number. And
And the shit cut off.
accidentally, the new number texted him while I was in mid curse out. And he got the new number. He said, "Ha ha, bitch. I got the number." I said, "T-Mobile, I know this was me calling you again.
Dread.
But
Fucking dread.
please change me back." They said you got 24 hours to retrieve your same number. I said, "Go ahead."
So, what did you guys do last year that you won't do again this year?
Talk to a nigga that is any type of younger than me, whether it's even in a text message. If you got 6 months younger than me, you can't talk to me.
6 months?
Even if it's 3 days.
He could be the love of your life.
He
You
cannot.
When I be telling you, you be blocking your blessings,
But
bro.
you said that last time, and what happened?
Never mind.
Exactly, mind your business.
I mean,
bitch.
never
You guys have
mind.
money is
Never
business.
mind.
Because people
what
don't
I
know.
can say is, I expected myself from other people.
That's me currently,
Yeah,
always.
so that's like the number one failure. You know, if you expect yourself from other people, you'll be disappointed every time.
Every fucking
I
time.
think I allowed a lot of people to play with me in ways they shouldn't have ever had. And like in the sense of like, I let a lot of people get away with a lot of things, and I'm learning now. Well, I've learned now. I can't allow certain people to play with me
So
on
You
question.
can't allow
level.
anybody to
Question.
play with you at any level.
Is that
Very
because you
true.
have a big circle? Because I don't have a big circle.
See, I had a big circle, and that's where I fucked up. A lot of people who I thought that I was friends with, a lot of people that I thought I was cool with, and I could be there for when I'm there for you, you're not there for me. I had to cut all that shit off because niggas not really there for you
At all.
So I would never do that again. I'm learning now that smaller is better.
Yeah, I never got to that point because my circle was never that big. So
ever.
Yeah.
Like I had people I thought was cool. We are acquaintances, but you're not my friend. It's very calm on who I call a friend and who I trust to be like in my immediate circle. Period.
So because of the fact that I guess, and it's something that you're also learning, right?
Mhm.
A lot of people gravitate towards me,
Of course.
and it becomes a bigger circle thing now
Gotcha.
because.
But how do you know that you're qualified to be in my circle?
Cause you could be funny.
No,
Yeah,
no,
right.
No,
I
they
think
could be fooled
when
by the
people-
energy. They could be fooled by they get drawn into the energy.
That's okay. That's exactly what that is.
Yeah,
A lot of people get
drawn.
drawn.
So because you're drawn in doesn't mean that you in my circle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what the niggas learned, and it's up. I can't.
That was one of mine too. But see, that's something that I can't control. I can't control who's drawn into my energy.
But you can control who you
Who
let
you
into
let
your
into
energy.
yours.
Yes, of course.
And that's where it all matters because I very much so can catch people who are drawn to my energy as much as people want to be like, oh, she's this, she's that.
Everybody's
They be drawn
to my
in.
They
But
be
it's like,
in.
and it don't matter who or where they're from. They're like, I want more, and it's up to me to be like, pause. You get what I give you. Period.
Right.
Nothing
Yeah,
more,
I
nothing
can't
less.
give you everything.
I
If I give you
cannot.
everything, then
Sometimes I can't even give you a piece of it. I just know where to keep you. I know where you have to go. And that's
you gotta
what
pick
it
and
is.
choose who to give your energy to
Absolutely.
and who to show certain things to.
Absolutely.
I've learned that, especially within working with certain people and it's a dub.
But guess what? You're gonna keep learning that. That's a life lesson.
That-
Always. It don't matter how old you are. You're gonna always learn that lesson over and over.
It's a cycle that continues itself.
Absolutely. It's a life lesson.
I hope all of you motherfuckers out there have learned your lesson.
They haven't. They will.
And please don't carry the same nonsense that you carried from last year. into
Everybody
this
not
year.
your friend.
Everybody's definitely not your friend.
So would y'all say that y'all both had like big circles?
I definitely had a large circle.
So you had a large circle. You had
I
a small
had.
circle.
I had a very much so smaller circle because I feel like I learned earlier on who were my friends and who weren't. So I already knew who I'm gonna carry into my 30s and on. But it's like I already know, like, you know, certain energies. It's like, okay, you're cool. That'll make you my friend. Okay, I fuck with you, but that'll make me your friend.
You know what it is, right? Because being with people, right? Like your partner sits down and can say to you, I don't like so and so because of so and so, but that's your friend, and you'll learn later on in life who the fuck they really are.
Yeah.
And you'll never listen. You keep making excuses and excuses. That was me. I was making excuses and excuses for certain people, right? I had a large group of niggas. I don't speak to none of these niggas.
You know what's funnier though?
Niggas be weird, bro. I don't speak to none of these niggas.
You know what's funnier though? When your mom tell you somebody not your friend and you don't fucking listen to your mom, you like, man, shut up. You don't just talk about
right.
No.
But
She know what she's talking
You've
about.
been ignoring that same from
friend.
her.
You was 13 years old with the same friend and
Right.
she's like, I don't like that girl. She's fast. I'm
Right.
not your friend. You're like, man, shut up. No, whole time, that bitch is not your man.
That's not your friend.
That's not
your
your
man to
friend.
grow up to go fuck your nigga. Like it's weird. Like niggas is weird like that.
I had a girl, I think we spoke about this before, who was chasing everything I ever was even involved with or talked to. But the whole time she was doing that was because the whole time she wanted to fuck me.
See,
Gotcha.
bitches
It was
bitches is weird.
what the fuck we doing? And it took me
bitch,
like
all you guys just say was, bitch, I just wanna
eat your ass.
Right.
But like it was weird to me because I never would have thought it. Like she never gave that, weird vibe to me. So it was like the whole time, like before I lost my virginity, she was telling I was the last one in my friend group. She was telling niggas that was talking to me, don't talk to niggas. She not gonna fuck you. Like, bitch, what that mean you want? like, don't talk to her. And then niggas was coming to me like, no, your friend? She's trying to give me the what? Like, And I'm like, I'm finding this type of shit out from niggas, bro. And then the whole time, years later, fast forward to my mid-20s, I'm like, bitch was trying to eat my ass whole time. Like, you was trying to fuck everybody that I was either talking to or dealing with because you wanted to fuck me.
So the whole time,
bitch, for all of that, you could have just said I wanted to fuck you.
Not by her. She was big taco.
You could have gave it a try.
That's what's going on. We just let anybody eat our ass and want to eat our ass. It's not me. I'm very selective who gets to lick this ass.
It's selectivity on the ass.
You gotta chill on the lectivity. You gotta be very explicit.
Yo, the lectivity is crazy.
The lectivity. He's slow to the moment. But for real, you gotta like chill on that. Like everybody can't get the chance. Oh well.
Yeah, I gotta learn selective lectivity.
2025.
2025.
Everybody can't eat your ass, baby.
It's not a thing, y'all.
That's crazy.
Yo, so technically we just semi got into this question, but who or what are you cutting ties with for the new year, and how long? Is there a time limit on it?
It's forever.
I think honestly, I cut off a lot of niggas, and it's clipped for y'all niggas. It's been clipped for y'all niggas for a couple of months now. It's done.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this, right? So my circle is small; it's not big, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I can say is, I've how can I say this? I've kind of like was in trying to give people chances.
Mm-hmm.
The weird niggas, like you say,
Mm-hmm.
right? Give the weird niggas chances. Maybe today, Monday, he's weird. Friday for the weekend, he might not be weird. That's not my man, but still.
You peep the weird shit.
Yeah, I did a lot of that in 2020.
You trying to make excuses for the weird
niggas.
Yeah,
because I feel like, maybe I gotta change as who I am.
It's not you, friend.
Now, it's fuck that.
It's not
if you look weird, it's clip.
Not if you look weird.
You know what it is for me? For me, it's I'm cutting off everybody who don't reciprocate my energy.
That too.
Like all my friends, like there's so many bitches I just held down in their worst moment. And then if a gangster need to shed a tear, I can't call these hoes. Like there's so many.
The word of 2025 is reciprocation.
Like if y'all not gonna reciprocate, if you can't be there for me, just like I'm there for you, there's nothing to talk about. And it's like I feel like I've given just chance after chance after chance. Oh well, I love her, and
that's my friend.
Maybe she's going through something, but bitch, when I'm going through something, I started
You're
to
not
realize,
there for me.
But hold on, when I'm going through something, I'm still there for you. So how is it that I can be going through my worst or my darkest moment and still have the time and the energy to be there for you? But you go through a nigga he got his dick sucked. Or bitch, niggas get their dick sucked every day. And now you can't be a friend for 17 months because your nigga got his dick sucked and you knew that was the type of nigga anyway to get his dick sucked by anybody? Like, I don't understand. So cool, fuck you, fuck the kid. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no more Auntie Nick.
Fuck the kids.
Fuck the kids. It's 2025. I'm big on fuck you and your kids. If the kids come with you, the kids gotta go. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. The fuck? Why am I keep buying kids Christmas presents? I don't fuck with their mother. She fuck around and take my gift back and get the money. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck the kid.
Returning the gift back for the funds is nuts.
Return the kid. I'm over it. Return to send all of y'all bitches.
Nah, for real.
No,
I can't give back the same energy that your friend is giving.
You're a dog.
It's clip. There's
no
need for niggas to even be friends, have any type of conversation.
Because as a Leo, we be going through our moments.
And some people will never know.
You will never know. I'll stop crying because my friend called me and pick up the phone.
And I will be there for my friend.
And then I'm there for you like I wasn't just crying my eyes out. You never knew the whole situation.
You be there for your friend so much that your friend don't even think not once to say, yo, you good?
But you know what the problem with us is? It always appears as if we're the strongest person in the world.
Oh, so y'all, so It's a Leo thing.
It's a Leo
It
thing.
is.
It is.
Oh,
It gives very much so gangsta and God's strongest soldier.
Sagittarius thing going on over here.
Oh wow, that's why I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what's going on.
So what I want
You
to
know
say.
Why you didn't start with me? Why you didn't start this with me? Like I didn't. Okay. Anyway,
what you call them?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
That's what he is.
Blow shit up.
December or November?
November.
Ooh.
Oh,
Worst one.
blows up even worse. Oh,
November what?
23rd.
Oh, you were the day before my brother. He's really a terrorist.
That's right. That's when it starts. So that's the.
So you still kind of a Scorpio. That's even worse.
Nah,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
He's
that's
almost
negative.
well. Oh my god.
Negative.
But anyways, next question.
But what I want to say before, like to piggyback on what I was saying.
Mhm.
A lot of times, like we'll know somebody for 20 years, 15 years, or whatever, and we feel like, oh, because I knew you for a long time, or we grew up together, whatever. You give passes, you give
give them
chances,
grace.
you give them grace,
Too much
right?
grace.
And then the whole time you're giving them grace, they just fucking you over, they screwing you,
Using you.
they using you,
They plotting on you.
they plotting on you.
all
So like,
time.
at what point do you say like,
Stop.
nah,
Enough is enough.
yeah, like at what point, what is your breaking point?
My feelings is hurt, bitch. What are we doing?
My breaking point is when I start to, I guess realization is my breaking point. When I peep it, it's like, all right, my nigga, you gone too far, big. It's like, enough is enough. I can't do this no more. I can't keep giving and giving and giving. I only have but so much to give.
But sometimes it takes us too long. Because like you said, that you are day one, you are a sandbox person.
Yeah,
you understand?
yeah.
So sometimes like it takes so long. And in my case, it has been like it took me to realize that every time I have a good moment or a happy moment, a moment to celebrate, that a bitch was not gonna be there. And it started to be weird, like bitch, damn. Like every time I have a good moment, you're not there to clap me up.
So
Like,
I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? So
weird.
one thing I learned was like from what I just said.
Mhm.
So we tend to give people a lot of chances, right? Now I got kids, so my youngest is 8. She just turned 8. I know kids is innocent, right?
Right.
They have no filters. So one thing that I learned from them is like they have no filters. So it's like we was friends on Monday, but you bumped me in the line. We're not friends on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that because like we know somebody for like 15, 20 years, and at what point do you say like, all right, bro, you did enough?
Right.
So that's what I was doing. Then once I realized like, nah, we're not doing that no more.
Mhm.
It's just like, yo, if you did one thing that I didn't like, it doesn't matter that I know you for like 15, 20 years. Like, you know what? It stops here.
Right.
You got to put an end to it, because if you don't, it's gonna get to the point. Yeah, it's gonna keep going. It's gonna get to the point where it's like, damn, I should have said this, I should have did that, and it might be too late.
I think that comes with age and experience, though.
That
like
too,
what you're
yeah.
saying, because again, it's people that you had sandbox days where you've been friends with them since you was 3, 2, 5, whatever.
Keep them grace
And it's like you're giving them so much grace, and they just disrespecting you, and then it comes to
So niggas be envy of you.
envious as fuck. Like
Yeah.
whole time you
Young
want to
Jeezy-
be
Young
me
Jeezy
or
got
be
a
with
song
me,
called
and you're
Titanic.
being weird.
I love that song.
Mm.
Jeezy Titanic. I love that song.
Niggas be envious,
Ooh.
bro. It's
Yeah.
it's disgusting. It's nasty out here.
It's very nasty.
I had a friend, and my best friend, who's probably watching, knows exactly what I'm talking about. We started catching up, I guess, after a couple years or whatever. This bitch decided to start like a candle business, right?
Okay, candle girl.
Candle business failed. The bitch turned around and started a vegan nail polish line, bro. Right? Misspelled shit on the page, all type of shit, right?
I'm my own business.
So I get a grand brand, my clothing brand. Had no type of items or nothing. This bitch had products of her nail polish or type of shit she was trying to sell the bitch off.
Right.
So well shit, nobody's buying this shit, but whatever. I had absolutely no product, but niggas reposted my shit. It had more viewings than her shit.
More buzz.
You know the bitch cut me off?
Because you was getting bigger than she was.
Bro, instead of turning around and saying as my friend, yo, let's collab. Let's figure out a way to make the nail polish with your brand. Something, figure it out.
What's that whole sign?
So
I think that bitch was a Pisces if I'm not mistaken.
what's that whole time?
And you know what the facts are?
Yo, listen.
I think she was a Pisces.
What's the TikTok thing? This clock it.
Clock it?
Hold on, because let me tell you something about them Pisces bitches. A Pisces bitch don't like to see a Leo bitch flourish.
You think so?
I'm telling you.
You have to learn to complete and not compete.
But hold
And niggas
on.
they don't understand
That
that.
happens in relationships too.
I was
Not
gearing up to go change my whole life and go to the military. I was going to the Navy.
And you was going to do what in the military?
Bitch, are you dumb?
You was gonna go fight war with the, you was gonna fight war with the nails, right?
Bitch, the nails wasn't this long back then. But anyways, so I'm gearing up to go to the Navy. I finally, you know, got through MEPS, the whole process, etc., etc. My aunt is hosting me a going away party.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend in the world is a fucking Pisces. My day one, I mean sandbox days. Me and this bitch done been through everything. This is the only bitch in the world I done told everything to, even things I would never tell people. You know, this bitch did not show up for my party. The bitch did not congratulate me. The bitch was nowhere to be found. And I'm so emotional at this point. Like, I'm about to ship out to the military, like, and change my whole life. And the bitch is not there. She's not there. No excuse. She cut me off.
Cut you off for what?
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to better my life and be a better person, and this bitch completely did a 180 on me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I love me a Pisces.
I'm not gonna lie. A Pisces is only good for a fuck, not for a friend.
They know how to read, and they peep shit way before you could peep shit.
So what did she peep? That I was gonna be
I
greater
don't
than
know
her?
what the fuck. Maybe the bitch had a jealousy problem.
And I don't want to play with nobody like that.
I don't ever want to play with nobody that's jealous.
We've been too locked in all of our life for you to be
that wasn't really a friend.
Now. Also, my best friend that you met now
mm-hmm.
was coming into my life full time. So I feel like she felt like
there was competition and niggas.
But at that time, she wasn't my best friend. It was just somebody
who
the new person coming in, a Sagittarius.
Terrorists.
Okay.
So it was giving like this new girl was taking all my time and doing it doesn't matter. Was taking all my time and she didn't want to share the spotlight.
I don't know why I feel like it's the day. It's a few days before after this, right?
No. She's December 21st. My best friend.
Okay.
Shout out Cam. Yeah, did. We was quick in the spot. She's not more like a Capricorn. My other friend shares the same exact birthday as her. One moves more like a Capricorn, and the other one, a complete Sagittarius.
I think legit, a lot of people don't like to see niggas flourish, and that's
that's where you find out who's for you.
I feel like that's where cutting ties begin, because bitch, if you can't be happy for me as your friend growing, then what the fuck are we really doing here? Because bitch, me growing,
it's gonna
eventually it's gonna be you growing as well. We supposed to be a team.
And when I'm up, you're up.
So the question is, right, like, how do you know who's for you and who's not? Because sometimes family do the same shit, right? Family do the same shit.
Family, let me tell you something about family.
We're not gonna even get into them people,
right?
Because we're gonna be talking all night.
About family, right? We did an episode on family, right? And family is very tricky because a lot of my family I don't fuck with, a lot of my family I do fuck with, a lot of my family I'm still learning to fuck with. When I'm done, I'm done. It don't matter if you're family, friend, whoever the fuck. When I'm done, I'm done. It's clip. I don't got the time for it. I feel like the line has to be drawn somewhere, no matter who you are.
With my big toe.
I think the big toe is crazy.
Always. I don't let people know.
Oh shit. Is this shit?
Oh, is it bad?
No, that's not that. So, next question. What is the smallest or biggest reasons you may have to cut someone off?
The biggest is disrespect.
Bigger than disrespect.
There's nothing bigger than you disrespecting me. There's nothing bigger than you.
You sure than that? You sure?
You got something bigger than
disrespect? I'm just asking.
Personally, for me, there is nothing in the world that can make me cut you off bigger than disrespect. The smallest thing is just a vibe. The smallest thing for me.
I'm not gonna hold you because if I can't vibe with you,
it's a vibe.
It's not.
Because the vibe can mean, you're weird.
It's not a thing for me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What's your biggest and smallest?
You say yours is what, disrespect?
Disrespect is the biggest, and a vibe is the smallest.
Vibe is the smallest.
Vibe is the smallest. Disrespect. I mean, I would say disrespect too. I mean, loyalty, same thing. What I said earlier.
Same boat, loyalty.
Yeah, same thing.
It aligns with disrespect, absolutely.
I feel like with certain people, my smallest because it's a vibe thing, like legitimately because I'm so cool.
A vibe, right?
I'm a vibe. If you cannot vibe with me, there's nothing to talk about.
If you
that
can't vibe with me.
So listen. So what if you vibing with somebody? They're a whole vibe, but there's no loyalty. Then what?
It's clip. There's nothing more to talk about.
So the loyalty comes first.
You know what it is, right? And it's funny to say, a lot of people who I stopped fucking with last year, and I'm not bringing into this year, they was a vibe. Where was their loyalty? Not there at all.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
put them on
I
their
had a
neck. I
situation
know where they
where,
live.
and I'm not trying to give too much like shine or cloud or whatever
Mhm.
the case was, but I had a situation where for a long time I feel like I was enabling this person or whatever. Yeah, it was a vibe,
Mm-hmm.
kind of felt the loyalty,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but it's just like you did some snake shit and there's no coming back from
But
it.
enabling how? Explain.
Um,
What was their behavior you enabled?
so let's just, maybe enabler is not the word. So let's just say, okay, so with this dude, he got beef and with a whole bunch of people. I don't got beef with nobody,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still rocking with you.
Right.
I know you a snake.
And you
Still
still chilling
rocking
with the
with
nigga.
Ooh.
I know you did this chick dirty. Still
Ooh.
rocking with you. When you had nowhere to stay,
You let that nigga
I
sleep.
gave you somewhere to sleep. I gave you clothes. I gave you all that. Doing all that.
Right.
So that's what I mean by enabling.
Enabling.
Okay.
So nowhere in that I saw like, damn, when do I cut this person off?
When did you realize it?
When they fucked you over.
Well, it didn't get to that point yet where they fucked me over. It was like you did some extremely weird shit where it's like, you know, and I'm a thinker, so
Mm-hmm.
how I thought about it was like, I don't know if that person thought about it in that aspect. But
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know what?
A lot of people don't think before they do dumb shit.
This why I gotta cut you off because like I saw further than that. So it's
Right.
like if I enable this, apart from all the shit that I was enabling for years, where is this gonna take me?
Right.
You know, so I
Through the
said,
fucking roof.
yeah, or my life. I'm
I'm
just
telling
saying.
you.
It was that's how
I
I look
believe
at
it.
it. It was like it was
My
a life
thing.
situation, you know.
Agreed.
But yeah, so
Wow.
So who do you feel is harder to cut ties with? Your friend or your family? Fuck all of them, they all getting cut off.
and that's crazy. You asking these questions that I don't relate to none of this shit because ain't nobody.
Fuck that, they all get cut off.
Yeah,
You play
listen,
with me,
man.
you're gone.
No,
You're
like
done.
everybody
Question
does
for
get cut
real?
off, but I don't have like.
You said who?
What's the question?
Who do you feel is harder to cut off, your friend or your family? Like
The person
cut ties with.
that I've fucked with the hardest, because honestly, in the family episode we touched on this.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends who I fuck with harder than people in my family.
Very true.
Friends become family.
Very true.
So it really is hardest to cut off the people I fuck with the hardest. The person I hold to the highest standard, that's who is the hardest to cut off, because you have to look at them and be like,
Nigga,
you
you
know,
really did that to me?
like
You really
was
bothered
praising
me?
this person,
That
you
hurts
was
the
raving
most,
about
too.
it,
You
it
played with
hurts
me
so
like that?
bad.
That hurts the
It's
most,
like,
yeah.
damn, yo, I fucked with you so heavy.
I looked
And
at
I
you like
gotta
you was
cut-
my brother type
right.
shit, my
It's
sister
like
type
a
shit.
breakup.
And
It's a breakup.
You did that to me, my
And
nigga?
that breakup hurts more than any fucking relationship you can have with any significant other, because it's like, damn, do I
I
have
even
anything?
confided. I
You
confided
know
in
about in everything, because I always
Church.
expected you to be here, even if this person wasn't. So
Mhm.
for you to move like that,
You played in my face,
ooh.
and that we don't have time for.
And if I catch you in
Do
these
you think that
streets,
a lot of times we don't, how can I say it, like we don't see people for who they really are?
we are blinded.
You're very blinded by whatever
Especially-
the fuck they sit down in front of you and show you.
I think we're mostly blinded by time.
You think?
Yes.
We
I
just
think-
talked
Okay,
about
okay,
it. How
okay,
long
time
we've known
goes.
someone.
I think I
Because
know,
you
yes.
expect more
The length
from
of
someone,
acquaintance,
right?
yes, I
You-
got
I
it.
It's like, yo,
expect so
I've known
much
this
more
nigga
from
for
you.
20 plus
I've
years.
known
How
you
the fuck
since I
you
was
turn around and do
9,
I know
that?
you
I'm
for how
30.
long?
You
How
know?
long?
It's only been a couple of months.
You feel
And
me?
you are solid.
This is my man's
This is
100
what I'm
grand.
saying.
This is
And it's
what
like,
I'm
yo,
saying.
and I'm pretty sure this shit hit you like one day in the shower making food, like, damn, this nigga, he
This really my
This
nigga.
really
You was in the shower
Right.
talking about you fuck with this nigga, I'ma fuck you up. I've been here longer. I've been solid too. So fuck you
Yo.
talking
Not
about.
friend, but that's what I'm getting at though.
No, I'm
I
just
haven't
saying.
No,
known
fact, no, I get it.
I haven't known y'all, both of y'all legitimately, for that long. But for y'all niggas to walk into my life and still be here, and I peep like, yo, y'all niggas is
And
real,
keep it
really
100.
solid.
And that's
And
kind of
hold
what
it
it
down.
is.
Right.
It's like, damn, you doing this? Oh shit, you doing this? Oh shit, you doing this?
Let's
oh, shit.
do it. Let's praise it. Let's
It's
celebrate
niggas who
it.
have been in my life
For forever, and they haven't achieved.
It's
what
not
you
it's not
at.
there.
And again, if you want me to put them in
You
the
see,
headlock,
a lot of times we
I
get
have off the books
confused.
jobs.
It's the length of acquaintance with like how long we know somebody or like you said, sandbox.
I think people
That
should stop
shit
looking
ain't-
at things that way though.
It
Then
Because
we
it's
don't
not a
have
thing.
to.
It doesn't mean anything.
It
I think the
don't mean
older that we get, a lot of people are probably low key realizing it, but it's not all the way there.
I'm telling you, it's so much I can say on this topic.
I learned that shit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
like,
Shout
I'm
out to my
telling
boy
you,
Spaz.
so
man.
much.
Spaz.
Shout out
Spaz,
to
look,
people who
you
are
know
still
who
in
he
my
is,
life because there's so
Yo.
much we could say on that topic. Because I'm not even thinking about relationships. I'm really thinking about friendships. And I'm really thinking about all the friendships I've had throughout my teenage years and my
A
20s.
lot of motherfuckers I don't talk to no more, bro.
Bro.
A lot, yo. On everything I love, my best friend used to get so tight because I used to be like, bro, I had like 10 best friends at some point, bro. Like legitimately
And
10 best friends, right?
You're beasting.
Yo,
I had three.
my two top best friends, three. Sad Dance at Raven. None of these niggas is your friends, bro.
At all. And
None of
check
these-
me,
yo,
bitch.
Bianca, Janine, Darren, none of these niggas is your friends, bro. Like, you got all these niggas. Raven, you just gonna pick up anybody. You just accept anybody, bro. Because I'm sitting here thinking, oh, this my nigga, this my. And these niggas are not my mans, bro.
Let me tell you something. I
Niggas
have narrowed a lot of my life down. Like, I have a few friends, but I definitely have 3 best friends. Raquel, I have been friends with since I was 9 years old. We were in the same choir. You feel me? Yes, I was going to church.
You was singing?
And Raquel has been my best friend since day one. She's one of my last day ones. Maybe I have 4 best friends. I have Jamelia that I've been friends with since the 10th grade. She holds it down. And then I have my newer best friends. I have Kamara, who you've met, who has been my best friends since 2017, 18. What year is this?
25,
Right, that's all that matters. I'm
now.
never gonna count. But since then, and then I have Buddha, the only male best friend I have who has, if I need
You gonna hold it down? Hold it down.
you feel me? But it's like you grow and you learn who you have for what. Because Raquel, I don't talk to her every day. I don't talk to her every other day.
But when you do talk to her,
When I do talk to her, it's so
it's
much
like,
shit
yeah,
to
niggas.
spill, and it's so much respect, and it's so much energy through the phone, and it's just like, this is why I fuck with you, my last sandbox nigga. And then Jamelia, she's my second sandbox nigga because of the 10th grade shit, and that's not to be explained. And then I have my last 2 who is like, for our own reasons, we have what we got going on, and it's just is what it is. We're locked in. I never questioned their loyalty. I can have my worst day, and I can call those people, and they will like, we going to jail or what? And I'm like,
telling
you
you,
might be going to
legitimately,
jail.
Going to jail.
I'm telling you, legitimately,
I love jail.
Have my bail money ready. I told all
my
my
best
friends,
friends hold it the fuck down.
If you
shout
love
out,
me-
shout out to my best friends. Bro.
if you
They
love
dead ass
me-
hold it down.
my bail money should
Daryl,
always
Bianca,
stay ready.
Janine, y'all bitches, y'all niggas hold it down. You heard me? Like,
That's what's up.
Oh, Daryl.
you haven't met Bianca
My
yet.
day one, you
Bianca gonna be on here soon.
My day
I haven't
one,
met
you
Bianca
met
yet. I don't like
Sam?
that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sam, cause that's my nigga too.
Shout out Daryl. I miss you, Daryl. Bring
Daryl gonna bring it back on.
Daryl, we gonna fuck you if you don't bring your ass. And your husband.
Yeah, they gotta.
We know y'all are a team. We know.
They come as one package.
Right.
But nah, for real, like you meet a lot of people who are you think are really there and they're really not. And then you run into somebody who's new and it's like, where the fuck you been at type shit?
You know
like
what it
why,
is?
why you wasn't here?
They're there for the vibe. You meet people who are there when you're lit. So you're lit and you spending all this money, because I had a phase where I was spending money on bitches. You would have thought I was a pimp, bitch. Like, I was so up. Like, I was buying bottles for me and my friends. Like, I was lit and bitches knew it at that time. So it was given like, oh, let's be around her. And then as soon as I wasn't as lit,
Leeches.
Niggas
Right.
is only there for you when you're either up or you're absolutely right when it's a
I
vibe.
was not that lit.
Let me tell you, I have an ex best friend.
Bitches.
You know this nigga only became my best friend because of the fact that I got bitches.
Oh, he want the fuck behind you.
And he did.
I told you. You know
But it's
why?
crazy.
You know why? They want to fuck you all the time.
Bro, it was never gonna ever be a thing.
I'm telling you.
But dead ass serious on everything I love.
This is why people fuck behind you, because they want to fuck you. I don't
Niggas
care
are
what your
weird.
gender is. I don't care if you're straight, gay, whatever your gender is. If you have a friend that tends to fuck behind you, that wants to nail everything to the cross that you've ever touched,
Yo,
low key but high key,
they
you're
wanna fuck.
next.
That goes for
They will fuck you next.
That goes for niggas.
Yes.
too.
Yes, niggas are gay. Niggas are gay. If you have a nigga that wants to fuck all your bitches,
Yeah.
he wanna fuck you. You're next. That's who he's going after next.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, I keep your ass cheeks clenched.
I'm
Keep
getting
on
no
lock,
clout
lock,
on
clink,
this shit,
clink, because you're
man.
next.
Getting no clout on this.
I'm gonna tell you. Keep your ass on lock. It's not.
This is the real raw and uncut. You supposed to
it's
say
bad.
oh, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, because at that time I never expected that bitch to do it. And then the bitch was like, she literally had the guts to be like, I want to eat your pussy. I said, I gagged.
Bitches are weird,
I
bro.
clutched
Bitches
my
is
face
weird.
curls and said,
Bitches is weird. I'm telling you. Niggas
Like,
is weird.
and it was
Bitches
so,
is
it was
weird.
like the last year of us being friends and hanging out. I said, hold on, bitch, this whole time?
Bitches
You've
is
been
weird.
chasing my niggas since I was 15. I wasn't even fucking. You was telling niggas up until I lost my virginity that she's not gonna fuck you. You might as well come fuck me. And niggas was coming and telling me.
But how did you think that was gonna lead me into your crotches?
But like, hold on, because
bitch.
shout out to the niggas that she fucked on or wanted to fuck on. Y'all are dirty. However, shout out to the niggas. Shout out to the niggas that came to me like, yo, Nick, you home, girl? With the butterfly tattoo?
No, butterfly
And
tattoo.
I'm telling.
Where's that?
Her, you wanna know?
Yeah, where's
You
that?
like to fuck hoes?
No, she
Y'all gotta put condoms on. It's 2025, y'all.
She went
Keep
on. I'm just
touching.
saying where the tattoo is at.
Nigga said she went off.
I ain't say nothing about fucking no hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did.
No, I
And
did
you
not.
did.
I
Nigga
did
said
not.
you went off.
The whole
It's on
time,
camera.
my whole
It's
life, she wanted to fuck every nigga. And I wasn't even giving pussy up. She's not gonna fuck you. She's still a virgin. So you might as well come over here and fuck me.
Bitch, that's how you was out here trying to race for the dick is crazy.
And
That-
because I was not in a race, bitch. My legs was quick.
That is
You
nuts.
know, I was not fast. I might have looked fast because the hoes I hung with. But my bitch was not fast and I lost my virginity. I don't want to.
That is insanity. That
So we not hanging out with hoes in 2025, right?
leave
I'm not
in
gonna lie.
2025. Leave the hoes alone.
I'm not gonna lie.
That ass serious. It's not a
If
thing.
you can't keep your
Leave these
pussy
hoes alone.
or your dick to yourself, we cannot be friends.
These hoes ain't no good.
This is my last year of my 20s, friend. It is. I'm the last one. I don't know if I'm the last one you know.
No, you are.
I am. It's my last year of my
You are.
20s. I turned 30 August 4th.
2025. Damn, 2025 is your year,
Shut the
friend.
fuck up, bitch. It's coming to me. The point is,
Bitch, I'm
like,
already old.
yeah, you by yourself. But the
Wow.
point is, like, I'm not doing it. Y'all bitches don't have no more time. It's not even y'all have till August, bitch. Y'all have no time.
Cut off is real.
It's bye. I don't want
The
to do
episode
it.
is called Cutting Ties for a reason.
Custom hope. It ain't nothing.
Y'all heard it here first. It's clip for all y'all.
Did we finish on the question?
No, we didn't.
We ain't did shit.
It's done though. When you cut your ties, how did it make you feel?
Great.
And
Next
do you
question.
feel relief?
Great.
Great.
Relief instantly, like Tylenol, huh?
What about regret?
Nope.
I
I
definitely
haven't
don't feel
ever
regret.
regretted anybody I ever cut off in my life.
I definitely don't regret
Have
it.
you?
I was actually upset. I was mad.
I mean, you know, that's not
Yeah,
regret
I
though.
felt like no, not regret, but I feel like I could have done it a long time ago.
Right.
I was so stuck on like the moment.
It's like you
You
realize
get
it's
mad
too
with yourself. Like, I should have
Yeah.
ended this
I
shit.
should have been did that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Understood that.
Cause like what you said earlier, you was like, sandbox days.
late.
Right.
So now mine in the back of our heads is like, you sandbox. So it's
Absolutely. So you
Yeah.
sanction.
you trying to hold
It's
on
not
to that.
right forever.
I feel like it's more
Childish.
hurtful when it is your sandbox nigga.
So wait, question: who do you think is more hurtful to you or the other person?
It's
Fuck how they feel. I'm hurt,
it's
bitch.
you.
I'm
Because
hurt.
you got at that very point now you have to think about yourself. You
Right.
have to put your feelings into play.
I'm hurt.
Fuck their feelings because if they cared, they wouldn't have never did the shit that they were doing.
Simple as that.
We wouldn't even be in a predicament for me to cut you off. You feel me?
So,
if
yeah,
you wasn't doing all the weird shit.
That was my thing. I was relieved. I was cool. I was comfortable, but at the same time, it was like, damn, I waited too long. Maybe I waited too long. Or I should have did this,
Too
sooner.
long.
Right.
What
Way
Future
too long.
say? Bitch,
And
don't be
maybe
too
if I would have,
comfortable.
if I had done it sooner, I might have been able to accomplish
Prevent
more
a lot of
things,
Or
do
prevent
more
something.
things, or but
Absolutely.
because we so stuck on like, oh, this is the sandbox person,
Mhm.
or from day one, or I know you because we grew up on the same block, or we
Mhm.
played ball together, or shit like that, you know. So
And after a while, none of that shit fucking
don't matter.
matters.
It
Yeah,
never
don't
mattered
matter.
in the
Yeah,
first
at
place
all.
for real. Because if it did, they
Fuck
wouldn't have did
y'all
what they did.
niggas.
and like I said in the beginning, it's like you expecting yourself from
Out of somebody
out of
else.
somebody else, and it just don't happen like
What's
that.
the next
I
one?
you can never look at things like that
Ever.
ever because it never goes well.
Ever. Always turns out the same, baby.
You know what? Like from speaking, like from my point of view,
Mhm.
my opinion, it was just more like it was always more so like I was doing for this person, or this person was benefiting on what I had to.
Offer,
Bring to the table.
absolutely.
So once I cut ties, it's like damn, all that pressure, all that
All
Because
that shit
respectfully,
is
it was
all
gone.
all
yeah.
the bitches that really cut off, like my house was a safe haven, and it don't matter how anybody felt about me.
Mhm.
My crib was like where bitches run away to. Bitches was running away when they see me.
Let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a
Bitches was
question.
running
So,
away.
Your house was the runaway house.
So
My
no,
crib was
wait,
my
wait.
mom was the runaway mom.
I got a question. So
What happened?
over these like bitches, quote unquote,
Mhm.
and that you got away with, whatever,
Mhm.
it's cool with. Do you have you ever felt like you were better than them,
Never.
but because you knew them for a long time, you kept them around?
I never ever feel like I'm better than anybody because that's not how I move. However,
When I
I
say
do feel
better
like
than, meaning like you got better things going on, like
I've absolutely always been the type of woman, like from young, like I've always had like a woman mindset, even as a girl. You understand? So it's always given driven ass bitch, always given more than what I have.
so you
I
were
have to
always
get it. I
more
have to
driven
chase it.
because you knew them from
Absolutely.
like sandbox.
I was
you kept them
definitely
around,
lower
right?
and I absolutely kept them around.
Okay.
However, again, like I was saying, my crib was the runaway crib. I had bitches who wasn't dealing with their mom, or they was pregnant 3 times at least, and they came to my crib, and it was like, and it's funny now because we're grown, but it's given like when bitches was 16 to 17 and they had nowhere to go. They was sleeping on my crib rent free. They was eating for free. I was runaway. It was giving Mary J with welcome arms, bitches. It was giving like always having a. I was sitting with my mom once a month. No, y'all laughing, but once a month I was sitting with my mom like, Mom, this is why she should stay with us. Mom,
Convincing about the whole team.
Mom, her mom is beating her mom. Mom, her boyfriend is 33 and she's 17. Yo, Mom, it was always giving that. And like, it's like, how dare you bitches? How dare you bitches ever? Y'all bitches had it good with me. Free meals, a free crib.
First of all,
And when y'all wanted to go back, y'all could.
those
and
are the
y'all
same bitches
still
you would have
pay me.
turned around and said,
Them bitches ain't your friends.
This is fast.
Them bitches ain't your friend and they fast. And what's fast? Because who the fuck is
having
having an abortion at 17?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I knew mad bitches who was having
I'm not
abortions
gonna
at
lie,
17.
I wasn't even fucking at 17. So I was a late bloomer.
A lot of my
before
friends,
that.
a lot of my friends back then was definitely already.
My mom
on,
knew
like,
what was
12.
up, and me and my mom wasn't even close. My mom was like, yeah, that girl.
Yeah, a lot of them
she's
bitches already on like they
shit.
talked abortion, bro. Like, oh
Bro,
God.
and I was the last person in my friend group to lose their virginity. So it's like bitches is like having abortions already.
Them bitches been having abortions since they was like 13, 15.
And it's giving, bitch, was you lying?
Yeah.
And then you get to like your 22nd year, and then you're like, bitch, you was lying.
Yeah, bitch was big lying, friend.
Bitch, you had a miss, bitch.
A miss who?
Talk to Jesus.
A miss who?
Don't miss me, bitch.
Oh man. Do you think you'll ever go back to what or whoever you cut ties with?
Nope. Next question.
Respectfully, once again, fuck y'all niggas.
I'll show y'all my whole ass for real.
Wholeheartedly, fuck y'all niggas.
There's nobody I would go back to in any friendship, relationship, anything.
We could pass in the
I
street
feel like,
and I will walk past you at
I
this very
feel like
point. Fuck
even
y'all.
the bitches that I like cut ties with for years.
You're there in the sense of walking past somebody and saying, fuck y'all niggas?
No, that's too much.
No, not
Yeah,
speaking
I'm
directly, but like, I'm
That's
saying,
not
like,
even in a Sagittarius lane.
yeah, like,
Don't even
y'all
do shit like that.
physically.
You know, I like
Because
that.
no, it's fire sign shit. Because
All right, yeah,
walking past who? I'm better than.
There's nobody there.
Nigga
walking
said
past me.
Sipsy?
Yeah, there's nobody
Nigga
there.
said you are the better.
Did you exist, bitch?
You said who?
Smell what? I smell a weird
You know.
hoe. She gonna be
Okay.
back there in the line though.
Walk
Cause
past
it's not
weird
gonna be
niggas
me.
every day. What is something or someone you can't see yourself cutting ties with?
My grandmama.
What? Nigga said grandma piss you off all
Hold
the
on,
time
let me
and you
tell
can't
you
cut
something.
grandma off?
Let me tell you something, and I still am living to have both sets of grandparents. So I grew up with both sets of grandparents. But let me tell you, the Max I speak frequently about, correct?
Yes, you do.
I be so mad at my grandma, bro. I be so mad at that lady. She be telling all my business to my cousin down south. She be violating me. I was sick the other day and I couldn't drive her upstate. And she called herself not talking to me. And my grandpa like, yeah, you might not want to call back for a couple days. Because he be playing both sides. But let me tell you something. Them niggas call me and be like, XYZ, I'm there. What's up? Who did what? And respectfully, anybody in the hood, no, you cannot touch those people because it's gonna get stupid. You might as well just kill yourself before I even like enter, like, because like I'm not even gonna lie. Those are the only two people on the earth that I'm okay with going to jail about every time.
I'm not going
And
to.
it is what it is.
I think one person that I cannot. Matter of fact, I can't even say.
Who your mama?
There's times I go a whole year without speaking to my mother. You know,
So
like,
talking about somebody else.
my mother. I ain't gonna lie. I love my mama to death on everything I
My
love.
mama love.
But yo, I can't even say my brother can be pissing me off too.
Okay, who we not gonna put in there?
I can't even say my father.
Raven, honestly, what are we?
Ain't nobody off limits at this point. Fuck everybody. It's just that's just what it is. I'm sorry.
She's on her own.
What's the question?
The Max, I'm not gonna.
What's the question again?
Who can you not?
My partner. But other than my partner, I'm saying like.
Who could you not what cut ties?
Yeah, like
Yes.
who can you not see yourself cutting ties with?
Oh yeah, my significant other.
Yeah, all right, your significant other, yes,
I
but
love.
excluding your significant other
Nobody
though.
else. My circle is like this. My circle is smaller than Cheerio.
And you said
Ray
smaller
Ban
than
vision.
cereal?
My grandparents. I don't give a
It's
fuck how
so
small that
rapid,
Cheerio
yeah.
is.
So
I'll
rapid,
fuck you
yeah,
up
yeah.
over them hoes.
I'm just saying you be talking.
My circle is smaller than Cheerio. Ray Ban vision. I never get to see it all. That's it.
I'm a rapper, anyways.
Yeah.
That's so much shit. Anyway.
Yo,
But
fucking
apart from
crying.
significant other, nobody else. Yeah, nobody
Apart
else.
from your significant other,
No, nobody else.
Your grandparents.
Like I said,
My
circle is
grandparents, apart from my significant other, that is just that simple.
My parents.
The
That's
Max
it.
can't be touched.
Yeah, that's
They're
it.
untouchable. You touch them, you die.
yeah, my parents be pissing me off all the time.
No, and that's fine. But I
But I'm not
stopped
gonna hold
talking to
you.
my grandma
I'm not
for
gonna
a
hold you.
month.
I'm
I
not
stopped
gonna
talking to my grandma for a month before. But I'm gonna call that bitch again.
I could probably
It was
sit
that
on
bad. It was a month. What she did that was that bad.
Who, my grandma?
Yeah, what she did.
What you mean? So when I was in a relationship with the person I was living with,
Mm-hmm.
my grandma did not approve, and I don't know if she didn't approve
Oh,
because
she
she's
told you
old
cut that
school,
nigga off.
but she foreseen things that I didn't, and she was saying things like when I made my first Thanksgiving dinner by myself completely, she was like, I'm not coming and X, Y, and Z, and I was like, but like why? Like why would you not be here for your granddaughter? And like everything came in full circle, of course, later.
She explained it.
Because that's what happened. When it was time to move at that nigga crib,
Grandma was there.
grandma came with the U-Haul. Hold on. Grandma came and she
It's
snatched
grandma's
everything
birthday.
out the
Grandma-
fucking
grandma said-
cabinet.
She
What's-
packed all that shit up.
Mrs. Max said,
What's
I
grandma's
bought you
birthday?
this for
What's grandma's
Christmas.
birthday?
Grandma's birthday. What's her
She a
birthday?
Pisces.
Oh, you see?
Big March 18th.
You see?
Yeah.
18th?
Hold on.
Shout out to
Because
the 18th.
She pulled everything out the fucking cabinet and said, I bought you this for that. I bought you that for this. The knife that I bought you of HSN, I'm taking that down.
Now
She
something that word.
said the sheets that I bought for y'all, the sheets, they gotta come down.
Oh, fucking crying.
And you know what? And
You
when
said
everything was
what?
over, that
HSN,
you
HSN
know,
home shopping.
you know what the first thing that
Crazy.
nigga said was? He said, damn, y'all might as well have took the whole crib too. I said, yeah, bitch. You see? Because Granny was on no bullshit. Because
You know-
Granny gonna still fuck around and you gonna find out.
I'm not
She
gonna
at that
hold you.
age.
When I wasn't speaking to my mother, I missed her. She pissed me off so bad.
They do.
She just her mouth, she be wilding, she be tweaking out.
And my grandma's my mom, so I understand.
My brother, when he pissed me off, sometimes I be missing the nigga.
Mm,
That head motherfucker, but I love that nigga. That's my nigga.
okay, brother.
And my father, when that nigga, that's my nigga, but he just be wilding too. You feel me?
I never got to that
But-
point. Maybe I'm different. I don't know.
I
never
think-
got there.
I still up for
Maybe.
everybody.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why. Maybe they're not ready. I never got to that point. I'm just saying. I never got
It's
to that
okay.
point.
It might
man.
happen.
It be times. They
'Cause
niggas be
like
acting
what
up.
she said, I'm a set of terrorist, so
It is.
I'm
You
blow
know he's
shit
running
up,
the streets
like-
and ripping
Right.
it's
and
gonna
running
get to
them
that
and
point,
running.
yo, we all gonna blow up. So it's never gotten to that point.
So I guess the significant other takes the cake and the grandparents.
The only person I can say is honestly is my sister. I went like I want
I've
to say
only
like
ever seen
2
my
years I didn't
grandparents.
speak to her.
2 years.
Yeah, my mom.
I
I think I want a year without speaking to my brother at some
My
point.
mom had to like
Me too.
nearly like get on her knees and beg me to speak to my sister. Real talk.
It was that bad?
It was. I mean, in my opinion, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
It's like that sometimes.
It do be like
If
that.
I'm your sister, you don't want to talk to me, bitch. Don't.
And guess what? Look, like what you said earlier, I'm petty. So my sister had my niece at the time, and I would have my niece, and
It's fucked up when
Let
the
me
kids
tell
get in
you
the
something.
play.
Hold on,
Listen,
it's
listen,
not. Hold
listen.
on.
It's time to catch the
Right.
breast to get the milk.
When they're
I'm
new.
like, I got my niece. You gonna come get her for me?
When they're new, right?
And that was it. That was the
Mhm.
attitude. And she, she never approached me. She
When
would call
they're
my
new.
mom, like, yo, it's time
Yo,
for her
well,
to eat.
get the baby.
Because she
Absolutely.
She knew the type of time that I was on.
Right.
And she also knew that he
That's
has a
crazy.
reason why he's feeling that way.
Let me
know
tell
what I'm
you,
saying?
that's
But
some-
my mom's had to like almost get on her knees and beg me.
That's
like, yo,
crazy.
The newborn,
But
you're
I
gonna
mean,
get me. You're
the-
gonna get me with a newborn every
The
time.
petty level be there though.
But once that baby 3 months, fuck you, fuck the
That
kid.
was his
I don't
backstory
fuck.
behind my situation.
We gonna be here.
Tell
So-
the story. Tell the story.
My dad had a stroke,
Mhm.
right? And he came in the house, where he was out with my sister. He came in, he had a stroke. Well, after when he got, he came home and shit. And I was the one that called the EMT.
Wow.
When they pulled up, they was like, yo, the best thing you did was you didn't waste no time. You called us on time. Long story short, they came, they checked him out. They took him, whatever the case was. While all that was happening, she was on the phone with, at the time, the deadbeat nigga that she was fucking with.
Mm.
Like, on the phone,
This
jonesing.
is the Joneses. She
Oh,
never
she
called
wasn't- she
911.
didn't pay
She didn't hang
attention
up.
To the activity.
Was she?
Yo, listen.
Sister would have went up top too.
They
I'm
dragged-
sorry.
They took my
Sister would have went up top
on
too.
the stretcher, you know what I'm saying, in the ambulance, all that shit, and she on the phone, jonesing. This nigga wasn't by, diapers or sitting like I was the one getting Similac and diapers for my niece. So how
Sister,
could
you're
I?
bugging, sister.
You know what I'm saying?
Sister would have went up
Sister.
top. I
Oh,
know.
yeah,
Sister
child,
would have went
sister
up
had
top.
all.
If you see me, just
That's what I'm
square
saying.
up.
But guess what?
Sister would have went up top.
With the camera, I love her. That's my sister.
We love her. We
That's
not.
my-
All right, we
her.
love you,
Sister.
sis.
Sorry,
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
We love you,
Excuse
sister.
me.
But what I'm saying at the time, what I was going through was like, you can't tell me how to feel what I'm feeling.
Absolutely
It
not.
wasn't done for her. It was.
Mhm.
If I didn't speak to her from that day for the rest of my life,
You was
I'd have
okay.
been cool.
Right.
Because,
Understand.
and on top of that, it was for a purpose. It was for
Right.
a real reason.
You know, y'all
You know what
just
I'm
gave
saying?
me an idea for our next episode.
What's the idea?
I'm
We're
just
gonna talk about it
saying.
later. We don't got time for that.
Nah, I
What's the
gotta.
next question, bitch?
The next
Where's
topic may be feelings.
I gotta go.
Mm-hmm. I think
We're
that
not
gotta
gonna
be
get
the
into
next
it.
You
topic.
gotta come in on that one. Next
Mhm.
time, yeah, feelings, yeah.
What is the best
Yo,
way?
I don't fight him.
So boom, when you cut ties with somebody, how you cut ties with them? Phone, text, in person?
Nah. I'm controversial. I need face to face. I'm like that. You heard? Nikki, I'm like that.
You wanna fight?
I need
Why you
face
calling
to
my name? You wanna
I
cut
need-
me off?
No.
You just got me 6 seconds
I
ago?
don't even know.
Calm
I'm
down.
just saying.
Calm down.
I'm face
That's a
to
terrorist.
I'm face to
Relax yourself. Man, I asked if you could do that.
face. You wanna get blown up?
Do you? Because I blow niggas up
I'm
too.
the terrorist.
I'm
you know.
experienced. You might be a terrorist, but me experienced with people.
No.
You're the accent. You're the on it. What I'm
Okay,
saying
anyways.
is, I like him, man.
Anyways, I
like
hate
him.
him.
I hate him. Oh my god.
I hate him.
him.
What are you saying about you?
I like no.
No, wait. Pause. Yo, whenever pause.
Now, what was the
Pause,
question?
Whenever we're at work, you gotta hear how this nigga start doing the girl voice. Do the girl voice?
Which one? Which one?
Oh my god, Drew.
My impersonation is crazy. My
I'm gonna say,
impersonation-
I know they don't like you and you ain't shit. Anyways, what's the fucking question again?
How do you?
She gonna call you tomorrow like, I like Drew.
I'm not gonna call her tomorrow at all.
You're
He
a
be like,
liar.
keep him where he's at. I was never a liar.
Yo, what is the best way to cut ties with somebody? Phone, in person, text?
Well,
Okay, you know what my best way is? This a fucking period.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm the same
I'm not
thing.
gonna lie, I'm not
Say what?
calling you.
Disappearing.
I'm not texting you.
I'm not informing
And
you
I'm
that
not linking you in
you're gonna
real
know.
life because that's how y'all niggas be trying to get me.
Ghosting, right?
I'm
Ghosting.
ghosting you.
That's how
You
my
No!
never existed, bitch.
We are ghosters!
No! You understand? Who are you?
That's fucking
Who are you?
crazy!
You never existed to me.
Nah, that ass serious.
And
I
that's
really
what makes people the maddest about me is that I can just
disappear.
like it's
And
not
when you see me, you see me.
You know, that's the topic, right? I'm gonna ask you a question. So, I had a situation where, like, years ago, I was cool with this dude, whatever. We fell out because of like a misunderstanding, whatever the case is, right?
Mhm.
And then, like, years later, I see this nigga in the mall, and he approached me. We in Kings Plaza, and he
Ooh,
approached
KP.
me. Yeah, like he approached me like we was in front of Macy's, but you know, by the Sbarro,
Mhm.
and he approached me like he had his hand out, like he was gonna give me that. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Like,
Did you leave him hanging?
so my question to y'all is now, right? Now, depending on the situation, do y'all feel like a conversation has to be had?
No.
Or it doesn't?
Y'all said y'all wasn't cool at all.
So that's like me. So me and you, we tight, we cool, right?
Mhm.
We rocking out, we rocking out, whatever. We tight. Some shit happened. It's a misunderstanding.
And we never discuss it.
We never discuss
And we
it,
see each other?
and we see each other. What happens?
Nigga, fuck you.
But like
I'm not
how
that
long? How
shit.
long?
This is years. Like,
Oh fuck!
It's
Who
clip.
are you?
It's clip. Niggas
Like,
do that to
really
me
though.
now, and I look at niggas like, are you dumb? It's a dub.
so back to like what we was talking about earlier.
Mhm.
I used to feel like, remember how I said, you know, it's kind of like I expect me from other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to feel like everything needed an explanation.
I think that's a fire sign trait that we
Right,
all
so-
hold.
It's like you want answers.
I cannot
Yeah,
lie.
it's not even I want
We
answers.
expect people
My
to
thing
treat
is
us how
like,
we
you
treat
see
them.
me in the mall,
That
right?
part.
You know we was tight, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see me in the mall, I'm talking about tight, like, know your family, know everything about you.
Right.
Some shit happened, it's a misunderstanding, we fell out for years, you know, as time goes by.
It just keeps adding
keep
on.
adding on.
Uh-huh.
You see me in Kings Plaza now, and you think that you gonna wanna approach me and give me a dap.
Yes,
You don't think there's a conversation
I
that needs to
think
be
you're
had?
weird. Why
A
the fuck are you?
That's
conversation
my
should have
question.
been had though
Should have been had before.
before it even got to the level of it even passing certain years.
So now,
honestly.
when I see you in the mall now, you like, yo, you got your hand out. What would you do in that situation?
Bro, I'm not. I'm walking away. I'm gonna look at you like you're retarded.
All right.
I'm gonna assume that's what you did.
So you don't feel like everything needs an explanation or a conversation?
I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of things need explanation and conversation.
A lot of things
I need
don't.
understanding.
No, a lot of things
Hold on.
don't.
A lot of time people feel like, so if time
What's
goes by,
understood does not need to be explained.
Period. Why the fuck I'm talking
But
to you about something you know
That's
about,
if
bitch?
you understand it.
No,
Yeah.
and I don't
But
even
also,
need you
hold
to
on.
understand
people
it.
feel like if a certain amount of time goes by,
That
happening,
is excused,
it's
right?
excused.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Under whose law?
So that's kind of where I'm at.
Like, I read the Bible. Do you? Because I'll put you in a headlock still.
For now,
Like, I don't care about nothing you're talking about.
I don't read the Bible.
That's how. Shut the fuck up.
I'm
bitch.
sorry.
Just go. Ride with me here.
You
Ride
right.
with-
Because you my friend. So
All
I'm gonna
right.
ride with
You
you.
understand? If we
What did
reach
Judas say to Jesus?
certain
That's
that's what he should have said for real. Because Judas, I know a lot of Judases. The point is for real. Like, I'm not gonna play with y'all. Like, we're not gonna keep
No.
doing this in our grown ass 30s.
We're not doing it.
I didn't get there yet. I'm about to. But the point is, like,
Even
I'm
if you're
still with
surpassed
everything.
even once you surpass the 30s, I'm not doing a lot of things. I'm
Like, we're
doing it.
not.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
I don't feel like I have to tell you what you did wrong. And if I have to tell you what you did wrong as
Something's
a person,
wrong. Something's wrong.
there's no need for us to be friends. There's no need for us to be lovers. There's no need for you to be in my life.
It's clip.
I'm not explaining to any person what they did wrong. I'm not explaining to a nigga how to be my nigga. I'm not explaining to a friend
How to be a
how to
friend.
be my friend. I'm not explaining to my family how to be my family. If I have to do any of those things, we're just never gonna rock. And that's what it is. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being 73 and not fucking with you. Because I held my own, at least at 73.
73 is crazy.
I
mean, regardless of anything, by 73, you
You're not
won't even
gonna
remember these
You
niggas. But I'm just
understand?
saying.
No, I will, because my brain. But I'm gonna
First
be
of all,
playing shuffleboard with you, ho.
ho.
We gonna be like
Shuffleboard.
shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard is crazy.
Shuffleboard is.
Can we play chess? Alright, but like I want to play
And
chess.
then they're not.
But I wanna
They're
play-
not.
I want to play chess. We gonna talk about it later. I just want to play chess. But either way, bop, bop, bop.
Okay, we're not gonna do that. I feel like there's just a lot of people against me right now.
Nah, for real, for real. I feel like for 2025,
Mhm.
a lot of you guys should cut ties with
Your fake ass friends and family.
friends, family, anything that does not make you happy.
If you got anybody wanna
Um,
get drunk, there's a number you can call. It's 1-800.
It will be at the bottom of the screen.
So what I want to say is, right, so because I said like earlier, my circle is small, right?
Mhm.
The Cheerio.
So
Cheerio.
A Cheerio.
Ray-Ban vision, never did see a hoe.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like that, so moving forward is, I feel like a lot of people, like the new people,
Mm-hmm.
they don't stand a chance because I don't have a circle to go off of. So
But
it's
that's
like,
Right.
great.
you do some fuck shit, it's
It's
over.
clip.
But that's
It's
great.
over.
Your standards are set.
You
That's
know,
what I mean.
That's how
More
it's
people-
supposed to be, though.
But that's how-
more people know.
But that's how your
it's
standards are supposed to be,
But
and
it
that's
wasn't
how
like
I'm.
that for a
That's how I'm
long
growing
time.
my standards. When new people I'm meeting at work, I fuck with them. But
Yo,
you know
no.
what? I'm like building my tolerance with the people.
You know, like part
what
of
can
me,
I tell you,
listen,
bitch?
part of me, like years
Bro.
ago, I used to kind of like care what people thought or how they perceive me.
You gotta stop giving a fuck.
Now, because of where I'm at now,
You gotta stop
you
giving a fuck,
know
bro.
I'm the lone wolf, and I will walk in
You gotta
any
stop
room,
giving a
and it's
fuck.
like
I don't know what giving a fuck
before
is.
it was like, okay, I wanted this person to like me. Now
I don't give a
I want
fuck
all
who
of
likes
y'all to
me.
hate me now.
I don't give a
That's
fuck
how
if
it
you
is.
like me. I don't give a fuck if you hate me. I don't give a fuck if we never speak.
Ever.
I don't have the time for it.
But I wasn't there though.
never
I'm
had
there now.
nothing.
Yo.
I wasn't there though before.
Legitimately,
How did we get so close?
I don't know, friend.
Friend, like it was just like
Cause you know what's crazy? When you came in, I was like, I don't like her.
you didn't like me.
I was like, it was something you did one day that got me tight, bro. Oh
What I did,
God.
ho? Talk about
Fuck.
it.
What did you do?
I don't know. Talk about it, bitch.
You know what's crazy? Cause it was one of these niggas that I was cool with.
Huh.
And I think you got loud with one of these niggas. I'm like, why is this bitch getting so loud? I think it was SB you got crazy with. And I was like, why the fuck you getting crazy with SB? That's my nigga.
Yeah, like what's up?
But you know SB a little slow. Shout out to
He's very
SB.
slow.
He a little slow, but that's my nigga.
Whatever.
But even still, I sat there and was like, why the fuck you being so loud with SB? Like, he ain't even do nothing. But then it made sense after a while. He was a little slow. But you know what? But nah, I really don't know how we got that close, bro. Dead ass. But
I think it was like the bonding over our families being from the same place.
it was a lot of
The
bonding,
soap
bro.
of love, and then the realizing that like we didn't need these other niggas to fuck with each other.
Definitely
It was
did
even
not.
like these niggas is weird, but I fuck with you still. Like I don't
we
fuck with them, but
what's
I fuck
understood
with you.
did not need to be
It didn't need to be
explained, bro.
explained, and that is what it was. Because yeah,
Because even with this nigga, walked in, both of us walked into the spot, quiet as fuck during orientation. Niggas ain't know nothing, nobody spoke about nothing. Out of random, this my nigga.
he gotta prove himself to me though.
That's for sure.
Cause you hear it.
Oh
He's
my
too
God.
new. He's too new. I gotta see. I gotta
Nice.
see if I like him.
You said a terrorist.
I don't know if he's gonna fit in our circle.
Might just blow it
The
up.
Cheerio
Ain't no
circle.
Ain't no circle.
It is because you can't
The
blow this
Cheerio?
shit up. You
How many
can't.
all y'all motherfuckers this year to get Cheerio circles?
I know how to
Cause
contain.
the bigger circle is no.
I
is a
know
no-brainer.
how to contain explosives. I learned.
That part. I mean,
So
you
what's
should
up?
have.
Let's talk about it.
But that is our time. Once again, we appreciate you guys always.
Always.
I still am unsure if I'm pulling you guys my yeeters.
Mm,
But
we're gonna talk about
I'm
it.
gonna figure it out still. It's a new year. Give me some time.
We
You feel
have
me?
a lot to figure out, hoes. Stand by.
The new year was rough. It was rough last year. But this year is gonna be better. So if you're home drinking, I need you to get a shot. Raise it up with us. Hey! Hey!
Brooklyn.
Until next time, y'all. Y'all fucking crying. Not the dance and the song is nuts.
Y'all got good chemistry all together.
It's,
Shut the fuck up! Don't tell me that shit!
Yo, I got a new sound effect just for you.
I don't like you!
What's the sound effect? I gotta hear the sound
You
effect.
hear it out
I
loud?
gotta hear crazy.
For every time she
It's
talks,
crazy.
and say some crazy shit, she goes, I go,
You didn't hear it the whole time? You did that the whole time?
Yes.
Yo, why would you say
Yo,
that?
I don't believe that
You
hard.
should be
You
wait, hold on.
shoot it every time. No.
Fucking
You know my friend, I don't want to go through
Hold
that.
on, man.
I don't wanna go
Matt,
through
I
that.
got a real question. You think I'm a shooter?
No,
You're not.
No, I am though. But if you can shoot, I got videos.
Yo, it goes good. It goes
does.
good.
Yo,
'Cause every time you just say inside, you was like,
It was like-
Hit it with the yah.
It's always game shooter.
He said, I don't know if you your friend yet. I don't know.
I don't know, right?